My name is Kim Anno, and I've been an artist and a painter for over 27 years. I've been showing my work all around the world, including my most recent show in the UK at the University of Suffolk, and that's about 2 hours outside of London. So I make paintings and I also make films and videos. In this case, I'm talking about this painting behind me, which has to do with two monkeys. I think a lot about nature and how we studied nature. Nature really took a wrong turn somehow and got us really involved in a kind of really difficult climate problem. And I wanted to make my work, but I didn't want it to be so didactic. So I was trying to find a subtle way to figure out how could I investigate where we took a wrong turn in nature. I've been using steel engravings from the 19th century and some from the 18th century. Artists were recording the natural world and social phenomenon through making these tiny steel engravings in books and also eventually in newspapers. And they would draw on these little tiny pieces of flat metal and then rub ink into those grooves to make a picture. So that's really interesting to me. I come from both a painting and a printmaking education. So I'm very interested in printmaking and prints and the imprint of the image and the physicality of the image. So what I've done here is collage two elements together of pictures of monkeys. I think the image of a monkey, first of all, I always wanted to make a painting of a monkey, but the image of a monkey really echoes the human experience. We see ourselves in apes and mammals and especially monkeys, and we see that monkeys have a kind of behavior that looks familiar to us. We're grooming, we're mating, we're playing, we're eating, we're doing all these basic things that monkeys do. And in this case, in this image, I've taken these monkeys and given them these sort of flowers that float in the cascade of the background. And these flowers become something that are like magical touches. In a way, it's kind of giving the monkeys a kind of agency to reimagine where we went wrong in the wrong turn of nature. So there was kind of a divide between two roads where we could grow in harmony with nature, or we could try to grow in disharmony. And in this disharmony or this dissonance, we tried to control nature and package nature, and we both had this nostalgia. I too have a nostalgia for the picturesque and for the beautiful, and I want to grab it and touch it. And we really can't. And we really should see ourselves in the circle of nature rather than at the center. So in this case, I used two monkeys, a kind of divide to show two roads, which way to go. And these flowers that cascade down through the image. And you can kind of see there's a kind of landscape at the bottom. That's one of the reasons that I'm motivated to make this picture. The other kind of idea, of course, in painting is you think about the formal structure and the beauty and the lyrical nature of it as well. So these monkeys are both emblematic, they're porous. One hopes that you could see yourself in them, and at the same time, you're distinct from them. That's the true motivation for me to make this painting. Recently, I was awarded a public art commission at the San Francisco airport, which is going to be in a terminal connector area, and it's going to connect Terminal 2 and Terminal 3. And it's going to be a 40-foot painting with some techniques that are present in this picture, this painting, and also translated with glass and fused pigment and metal. And I hope to have that finished in the next probably 8 months or so, and hopefully COVID will be gone and people will travel and be able to see my new piece that's on a monumental scale at the San Francisco airport. Thank you.